Alright, so Rave in the Redwoods releases in just under 11 hours, so I wanted to make a quick video on the top 10 things you should know before it's released. Now, these things aren't too significant. You may know some of them, but some of them you may not know, so stick around and you may learn something new. I'm going to try to make this video as fast as possible, so let's just jump right into it. Now, I highlighted 3 things out of the 10 that I think are the most important / the most interesting, so I'm just going to jump right into them now. And the first one out of those 3 is that you spawn in with no weapons at all besides for your fist. You spawn in with just your fist, and you have to punch zombies, and yeah, you do not have a starting pistol. Something interesting about this is that Leroy said we'll have melee weapons right at our disposal, which means that we'll probably have one in the starting room, maybe just laying on the floor, or we'll have one like frigging on the wall to buy, something like that. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work. I didn't have early access to any gameplay for this, but I do know that we spawn in with no weapons in our hands, which is kind of weird, but you know what? I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, oh, my voice just cracked. Nice. Moving on to the next one. You'll be able to double pack a bunch straight away if you've already completed the Zombies in Spaceland Easter egg. Now, this is really cool because if you completed the main Easter egg in Zombies in Spaceland, you now have the ability, it carries over to the next map, to double pack a bunch in Rave in the Redwoods. Yes, if you play Zombies in Spaceland over and over again, you do have to recomplete the Easter egg every time you want to double pack a punch, but I still think it's cool that as long as you do the Easter egg once in Spaceland, it now carries over to Rave in the Redwoods, and yeah, you'll be able to double pack a bunch straight off the bat in Rave in the Redwoods. Now, next up, out of the 3 that I found most important is that there could be a situation in which you're in Rave mode and you see a slasher and you have to fight it off. Well, your friend's just standing there, and you know what? He's shooting zombies, and he's like, what the hell are you running from? What are you screaming about? He won't see the slasher. Like, I think that's really cool, that you can just be running from the son of a bitch, and your friend has no idea it's there. Like, I almost died. I think that's really cool. Sorry, I just got an email. But you know what? I don't know how this is going to play out. I don't know if it's going to be annoying, if it's going to be stupid, if it's going to be fun. It sounds like fun. It sounds like a lot of people are going to rage quit because their friends are just standing there watching them die. But you know what? We'll just have to see how that plays out. Anyways, those were the top 3 out of the list of 10. Now I'm going to get into the less important ones, but you know what? Still stick around because there's some cool ones here. I'm going to try to get through them quick. Anyways, coming in number 4 is that the clowns have been replaced with Sasquatches, which is basically Bigfoot. The clown rounds, which were used for max ammo in Zombies in Spaceland, are now Sasquatches in Rave in the Redwoods. Not too much to talk about there. The next one is that in order to enter Rave mode in Rave in the Redwoods, we must collect couches from zombies and then throw them into bonfires around the map. So basically around the map there's just going to be a few bonfires. I think there's 4 or 5. And we just have to collect couches from zombies, and we get these couches from killing zombies, and eventually they'll just drop them. We get those couches, and then we throw them into bonfires around the map, and that will allow us to enter Rave mode. Now, for how long, we're not exactly sure, but yeah, that's how you do enter Rave mode. More information, obviously, will be on it on my channel as I stream, as I make videos on it, and everything like that. Okay, so coming in at number 5 is that in order, nope, I think this is number 6, I don't know, I forgot what I was up to already. Anyways, the map is much smarter. The map is much harder than Zombies in Spaceland. According to multiple YouTubers, as they played it, they did find the map a lot harder than Zombies in Spaceland, which I find is really good in my opinion. I like a nice challenging map, and it'll kind of fit along with the theme that it's a dark map. You spawn in with no weapons, and yeah, it's just supposed to be a horror film. You gotta just pick up weapons as you go. You gotta pick up melee weapons as you go, and it's gonna be challenging. And I really like that. Some people may not, but you know what? We're just gonna have to see how it plays out. Anyways, the next thing up is that there are multiple wonder weapons. There are multiple versions of each boss on the map. So for example, if you enter Rave mode, there will be a slasher for Rave mode, and if you're just in regular mode, like regular lighting and stuff like that, there will also be like that version of the slasher, like the same slasher most likely. We don't know if they're like actual different versions of the slasher. Well, there is, but that may be like deeper in the Easter egg. I don't want to get into it. Anyways, there's just 2 different colored slashers. Let's put it that way. And Sasquatches too. All the bosses have 2 different colors. One for Rave mode, one for regular mode inside of the map. I don't know why I made that so difficult to explain. But yeah, once again, more information coming up on all that very soon in videos. So you know what? I'm going to try to finish this video off quickly. I'm just going to get through the next ones as fast as possible. Okay, so the next one up here is that there will be crossbows as wonder weapons on the map. Now, as far as there being anything else on the map as wonder weapons, we're not sure of. But as of now, we do know that the wonder weapons are crossbows. Again, we don't know if there are any other wonder weapons, but we do know that there are, at the very least, crossbows as wonder weapons in this map that have specific abilities. Okay, so that was number 8 or 9, I'm not sure. So let's just say this is number 9, is that the map takes place at Bear Lake. That's the name of like the area the map takes place in, and obviously the name of the map in game is called Rave in the Redwoods, but in real life it's called Bear Lake. And here's the layout of the actual Rave in the Redwoods map for you guys, just so that if you need a layout or you need some kind of overview of the map, here it is. I just wanted to give this to you just so that you have it. You may already have this image from Lee Ross over on Twitter, but if you don't, take it, have fun with it. So yeah, that's the layout of Rave in the Redwoods, Bear Lake, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, coming at number 10, I said, yeah, about 40 times in the last 40 seconds. Coming at number 10 is that there are at least 4 new melee weapons on the map. This is at number 10 because this is probably one of the least important things out there. I really don't think too many people care about the melee weapons, but they're really trying to express the use of wonder weapons in this map. Hence the reason why you spawn in with no weapons in your hand at all besides for your fist. They want you to punch zombies, which I guess you consider a melee. You can consider a melee. And there will be melee weapons at your disposal all around the map. Just so that you can go around, knife zombies. There's double-sided axe, there's a baseball bat, there's a golf club, there's a chainsaw. My voice cracked again. But yeah, that's basically it. This video got a lot longer than I wanted to be. But you know what? It's okay. Those were the top 10 pre-release things to know about Rave in the Redwoods. I can't talk. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. I'm going to be making a bunch of tutorials for Rave in the Redwoods. Pack-a-punch tutorials, power tutorial, Easter egg hunts, Easter egg live streams, Easter egg tutorial. Everything you need to know about Rave in the Redwoods, I will have. Now, I know the bigger YouTubers will have that too, but you know what? Why not have someone else? Maybe I'll find something else unique. And you know what? We'll see what happens. If you don't want to subscribe, it's okay. It is okay. Alright, so I'm just going to shut up now. And I'm going to get ready for Rave in the Redwoods.